to begin? Some say Napoleon is the most dangerous mind in the spy world. I don't know about that, but I can tell you he is a military genius, and surprisingly short. Oh, but please don't tell him I said that. He has this thing about his height and wearing tall hats, and you know what? Forget I said anything. You have been to Polaris, right? No? Oh my, well, it's a lovely place if you like glaciers, and penguins, and pickled herring. Oh, yes, Napoleon, military genius. Well, you do know that he managed to climb from shipping clerk to Emperor of Polaris in only 10 years. It's true. Granted, the Penguin Revolution helped, but that's still a very impressive track record. And once he became emperor, oh my, that's when it turned scandalous. He rebuilt the Polarian Navy from the ground up and attacked all of his allies at once. Valencia, Maribone, and Monquista. The greatest military powers in the spiral. How's that for ambition? What's that? Oh, Napoleon. Well, he was betrayed, of course. Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed you knew the best. Marylebone started a revolt in Napoleon's backyard, and Valencia unleashed that clockwork armada. They turned the tide. Napoleon was captured and imprisoned here at Fort Elena. Fort Elena is also where they're holding our friend, Mustang Sally. And I have to say, it's an absolute beast of a prison. Thick walls, stout gates, huge guns, and an army of guards. Cortez and I intend to free Napoleon. It's a crazy idea, I know, but Cortez wants Napoleon to win his little civil war in Monquista, and as for me, my fee will keep me and Mr. Norrington in pickled herring for the rest of our days.
Back when I was little, this skyway was no fit place for bird or beast. We're no more at all out here. And the rangers wouldn't even show their faces. But that all changed when the Magnificent Seven came to town. They tamed this skyway and made it safe for us settlers. Wyatt Chirp was their leader, the greatest lawman Cool Ranch ever saw. After Wyatt cleaned up Cooper's roost with his face, he gathered a band of heroes to follow him, each one a legend. There was Wild Bill Peacock. He was the best shot with a rifle there ever was. Except maybe for Miss Jane. That's Calamity Jane Canary to you. Jane can bullseye a silver dollar at 50 yards easy. There's Duck Holiday, the dapper deputy. They say Duck looks death in the face and laughs. And don't forget Buffalo Bill, stronger than an ox, meaner than a mountain lion. Then there's Bat Masterson. He's quiet as a shadow and a better tracker than a bloodhound. They say Bat's from Darkmoor, but his heart's in the right place. Last but not least, Billy the Kid. He was an outlaw till Wyatt showed him the error of his ways. He's fast, crazy fast, and a little crazy too. My pa told me all the stories. How the Seven beat Guacamole and the Red Mole Gang, shot Sigourney Slim, caught Sam Bass, and rounded up all the Waltons. Nobody could stop them. The Seven tamed the Savage Skyways for years, but then they went their separate ways. I guess some of them didn't get along. But now, Tumbleweed's been taken over by the Wild Bunch. They're bad, bad folks, but I bet the Seven could whoop them without breaking a sweat.
I don't know why Captain Blood wants to live forever. His life was never that great in the first place. All that violence and pillaging hardly seems worth the trouble. But he is rather obsessed with immortality. And so, on his deathbed, he challenged me to a friendly game of cards. Yes, I know, I have a gambling problem. I'm getting help, all right? Look, I don't have to answer to you. It really is none of your business. Anyway, there we were, playing cards. In the final hand, Blood raised the stakes and bet me his immortal soul. I had him. That's when he cheated. I played my cards, but Blood went to the bathroom and never came back, and he took his cards with him. So here we are, stuck in limbo. I can't collect Blood's soul because I haven't won the game. But I can't win the game because the game can't end. Blood's hand remains unplayed. He hasn't lost yet, you see. Very clever. It was a dreadful loophole, and of course I've had the rules changed, but I'm afraid it doesn't apply retroactively. Captain Blood is stuck between life and death, and I can't touch him. He cannot be killed, or even harmed, really, until our game is over. Captain Blood's cards must be played by his own hand on the table where my cards are still waiting.